Gosh, I just can't quite put my finger on it. Welcome back to the Opera Cecilia channel, folks. We've got another holiday reaction coming up to you. This time it's Pentatonix, Carol of the Bells, as the title of the video said. This is one of my personal favorite arrangements from Pentatonix, so much so that I'm going to make a lot of enemies out there, but I love to play this song even when it's not the holiday season. I know, but the part writing is so amazing that I can't help myself. So click subscribe to follow more of what's happening with Opera Cecilia. Like the comment section, like the video if you want to see more videos like this, and let's get to watching. Yeah. Okay, before they really get starting, I just want to compliment them on how they set the tone. They kind of stay at a very similar section, and I do have to say, I'm typically not the biggest fan of acapella music because they have to employ rhythmic choices where they have to say la and dum, and I find that a little dumb sometimes, but I'm going to make an exception for this particular song because it just feels stylistically appropriate. It feels very, gosh, I just can't quite put my finger on it. It feels very deliberate, and most a cappella groups are very voice heavy. There's a lot of singers singing, so the way their mouth sounds, bear with me, the way that their percussion lands to my ears feels a little bit more on the weak side, more of like I'm playing, you know, I'm not really taking myself seriously. But with Pentatonix, there's so few voices, and the way they equalize and balance their sound, particularly in like a produced setting like this, to me feels more like a set of soloists harmonizing rather than like a legitimate choir we're all trying to blend with each other's sound. That I'm just not the biggest fan of that kind of musical interpretation. It might be the opera singer in me, because I want to hear a very unique voice. I want to hear the unique timbres. I want to hear how that coalesces and comes together to create something great. And that's a big reason why I love Pentatonix, because they have that very different timbres that each person has, but yet they're all together and harmonizing. So if you're as much as a big Pentaholic as me, or you just love what we do here at Opera Cecilia, click the link in the description to support us on Patreon. Yes, we have a Patreon now. And stay tuned for more announcements. Let's keep listening.
Sweet silver bells all seem to say, throw cares away, Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is the song with joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising their sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tales. Our people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here, very merry, merry Christmas, merry, 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 merry Christmas. On they send on without end their joyful tone to everyone. Ha, ha, ha. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Listen to the parts. So the parts themselves are singable. They're very intuitive. So it's very easy to pick out one part of a voice and just kind of like sing along, whichever one is most comfortable to you. I do, however, have to point out that I think they're cheating here a little bit. I think I hear Avi's voice twice in a recording. We've got the bum 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 ba da da dum bum bum. But if you listen closely, they actually boosted or had him re-record the same part an octave down. So he's like bum 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 ba da da dum bum bum. I'm not a bass at all, so I don't know how that's gonna turn out in the microphone. But listen for it next time we come around to those bums. I think they're cheating and they're actually hexatonics for a split second here. And they do that fairly regularly, I think, in other songs as well. And I don't necessarily consider it the worst thing in the world. Remember to like this video to see more videos like this. Hit the notification bell so you're notified of when we drop our next video.
Bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. We will throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and bold. Bringing cheer. Oh, how they pound, raising their sound, o'er hill and dale, telling their tales. Merry, merry, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas.
Watch how that bass drops. Yeah! This is my favorite part. We've got two voices. And percussion. Add. It's like a cascade of raindrops. I just noticed that Kersey didn't actually have a pitch on that last chord. And I don't think Kevin did either. So it was just a 3-part harmony that ended up that song. I'm not opposed to that. That's something I never noticed before. So let me know in the comments if you caught any extra voices in there. Am I going crazy, or did Avi actually sing twice during that recording? And let me know what you think about their layering and their voicing work. It's like so amazing, and each voice part is so unique in the way it's approached, and the timbre of each voice is so different that you can pick it out. And I just love those unique qualities and how they blend together and create something so great. Thank you for joining us today in Opera Cecilia. We will have more coming your way as our company grows. We're going to be launching a podcast series. I am so excited about this one. You will be able to find it wherever you do your podcast stuff, and we will also upload a YouTube version for you to listen on here. Our first podcast episode will be focused on the blind audition process that we did for this past season. If you're not familiar with what's happening here at Opera Cecilia, for our second season, we chose to launch a blind audition process, and we'll be talking more about what actually that was and our takes on the matter and the challenge that we're posing to the rest of the opera community. So keep an ear out for that, and until next time, we shall see each other again. Bye!